Hello students, welcome to the third lecture of biomolecules. In last video we saw methods of preparation of glucose. In this video I am going to explain structure and properties of glucose. Open chain structure of glucose we are going to study. So you know that molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. That means in glucose 6 carbon atoms are present, 12 hydrogen atoms are present and 6 oxygen atoms are present. This molecular formula was determined by qualitative and quantitative analysis. By elemental analysis and by molecular weight determination, molecular formula of glucose was found to be C6H12O6. We are going to study how the open chain structure of glucose was established. There are, after studying some reactions, some properties of glucose, the open chain structure was suggested. We are going to study that evidences. One more thing I want to tell you, in glucose 6 carbon atoms are present. Out of 6 carbons, 1 carbon is in aldehyde group. 1 carbon is in aldehyde group. Another carbon is in primary alcoholic group. Primary alcoholic group. The remaining 4 carbon atoms carries 4 OH groups. So we shall discuss how the structure of glucose was established. So first point I want to explain action of HI, that is hydroiodic acid. So glucose, the structure is CHO single bond CHOH 4 times CH2OH. This is glucose molecule. This structure was developed by studying properties of glucose. So the first property is that glucose is heated with HI. Heating is represented by delta sign. Glucose on prolonged heating with HI gives the product normal hexane. The product is CS3 single bond CH2 single bond CH2 single bond CH2 single bond CH2 and single bond CS3. This normal hexane is produced. The formation of normal hexane indicates that the 6 carbon atoms in glucose are in a straight chain. This reaction explains the carbon atoms of glucose are present in straight chain. So this is the first evidence. The second evidence that I am going to explain. The second point, action of reaction of hydroxylamine NH2OH. Glucose reacts with hydroxylamine. This NH2 I write H2 single bond N and H2NOH. This is hydroxylamine. Glucose reacts with hydroxylamine. Hydrogen combines with oxygen and water molecule is formed. So side product is H2O. The main product CH double bond N OH single bond CHOH 4 times CH2OH. Oxime is produced. So this is called glucoxime, or it is called glucose oxime. Glucose oxime. Oxime of glucose is produced. This reaction indicates that the one carbon atom of glucose is present in the form of aldehyde group. The presence of aldehyde group was confirmed by one more reaction, that is reaction with hydrogen cyanide. That reaction I explain here. So this is glucose molecule. This CHO group, for our understanding, I represent in this way: CH double bond O. Glucose reacts with hydrogen cyanide. So third reaction I am going to explain: action of hydrogen cyanide, HCN. Glucose on reaction with hydrogen cyanide give addition product. Addition takes place across this double bond. H is added to this oxygen, CN is added to this carbon, and additive product or addition product is formed. That product I represent. Look here, H single bond C single bond O CHOH 4 times CH2OH. The remaining part I wrote as it is. Change is taking place here. Hydrogen is added to this oxygen and CN is added to this carbon, and this cyanohydrin is produced, glucose cyanohydrin. This reaction also indicates that in glucose one carbon is, or carbonyl carbon is present. Carbonyl carbon is present. This reaction and previous reaction indicates that glucose contains carbonyl group. If it is clear, the next reaction that I am going to explain. Action of bromine water. Action of Br2 water. 1 minute. Action of bromine water. You know that bromine water is mild oxidizing agent, therefore it gives nascent oxygen, and oxidation of CHO group takes place. This group I write like this, CHO. So glucose when treated with bromine water undergoes oxidation. CHO group is converted to COOH group. CHOH 4 times and CH2OH. This is gluconic acid. This reaction indicates that the carbonyl group present in glucose is aldehyde group. Aldehyde on oxidation give carboxylic acid. So it was decided that carbonyl group present in glucose is in the form of aldehyde. After completing this reaction, I am going to explain next evidence or next reaction. That is action of acetic anhydride. So once again I write structure of glucose: CHO, CHOH 4 times CH2OH. This is glucose molecule. This glucose reacts with CS3CO 2 times O, acetic anhydride. Acetylation of glucose is carried out. The hydrogen atom of OH group is replaced by COCS3 group. The hydrogen atom of OH group is replaced by COCS3 group. Acetylation reaction takes place and the product is CHO single bond CH O COCS3 4 times CH2 O COCS3. The hydrogen from this OH is also replaced by acetyl group, and here glucose pentaacetate is produced. Glucose pentaacetate. The side product is CS3CO and H plus CS3COOH. So here 5 molecules of acetic anhydrides are required and 5 molecules of acetic acid are produced. The formation of glucose pentaacetate confirms that in glucose 5 OH groups are present. It was further concluded that the 5 OH groups are present on different carbon atoms because structure of glucose is stable. Glucose is stable compound Therefore, the 5 OH groups present in glucose are on different carbon atoms. So this is our conformation of hydroxyl group. So after this, one more reaction I am going to explain. Try to understand. Here I write action of dilute HNO3, nitric acid. Nitric acid is strong oxidizing agent. Glucose is treated with dilute nitric acid. A strong oxidizing agent, it is converted to COOH, CHOH 4 times COOH. Dicarboxylic acid is produced. It is known as saccharic acid. Saccharic acid. The same saccharic acid is also obtained from gluconic acid. So I write here COOH, single bond CHOH 4 times, and here CH2OH. This is gluconic acid. Gluconic acid. Gluconic acid on treatment with dilute HNO3 give saccharic acid. This reaction indicates that in glucose one primary alcoholic group is present. Primary alcoholic group is present. So this is action of dilute HNO3. After studying these reactions, scientists were suggested the open chain structure of glucose. The open chain structure of glucose I represent in this way. The open chain structure of glucose is CHO, CHOH 4 times CH2OH. This is the open chain structure of glucose. The scientist Fischer, after studying other properties, suggested the ring structure of suggested the open chain structure for glucose. That open chain structure I am going to write here. So how to represent open chain structure? Try to understand. First, I draw a straight line. One carbon is in the form of aldehyde group. One carbon is in the form of primary alcoholic group. Primary alcoholic group. Remaining 4 carbons, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This point represents carbon. Here is hydrogen, here is OH. Here is OH, interchange OH on right hand side, here OH on left hand side, H, OH, H, OH. This is glucose molecule. Glucose molecule. Remember, in glucose there are 4 chiral carbon atoms. A carbon atom which is bonded to 4 different carbon atoms is called chiral carbon atom. So this is carbon represented by putting an asterisk on it. In glucose 4 chiral carbon atoms are present. These carbon atoms are numbered like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is open chain structure of glucose. Open chain structure of glucose. In glucose 4 asymmetric carbon atoms are present. There are 2 configurations for each carbon atom. So number of optical isomers of glucose is calculated by the formula A is equal to 2 raised to n. A is equal to 2 raised to n. A means number of optical isomers and n represents number of asymmetric carbon atoms. In glucose 4 asymmetric carbon atoms are present. Therefore I write that is equal to 2 raised to 4, that is equal to 16. 16 isomers are possible for glucose for the formula C6H12O6. So this is about number of optical isomers of glucose. मित्रांनो, ग्लुकोजचं ओपन चेन स्ट्रक्चर काढणं अतिशय सोपं आहे. पहिला जो कार्बन आहे तो CHO ग्रुपच्या फॉर्ममध्ये आहे. 6th कार्बन हा CH2OH च्या ग्रुपच्या फॉर्ममध्ये आहे. पहिल्या कार्बनमध्ये दुसऱ्या कार्बनमध्ये OH राईटला आहे, तर तिसऱ्या कार्बनमध्ये OH लेफ्टला आहे आणि चौथ्या आणि पाचव्या कार्बनला OH ग्रुप हा राईट हँड साईडला आहे. हे जर क्लिअर असेल तर ग्लुकॉनिक ॲसिडचं स्ट्रक्चर मी काढतोय पहा. ग्लुकॉनिक ॲसिडचं स्ट्रक्चर कसं काढायचं समजावून घ्या. स्ट्रेट चेन. इन ग्लुकॉनिक ॲसिड 1 कार्बन इज प्रेझेंट in COOH group. 1 carbon is present in CH2OH group. Remaining 4 carbon as it is similar to glucose. Here H, OH, OH, H, H, OH, H, OH. This is gluconic acid. Gluconic acid. This is number 1 carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I draw the structure of saccharic acid. So in saccharic acid, first I draw straight line. COOH group, dicarboxylic acid. Here is also COOH group. Second carbon, third, fourth, fifth. H, OH, OH, H, H, OH, hydrogen and OH. This is the structure of saccharic acid. Saccharic acid. तर अशा रीतीनं ग्लुकोजचं स्ट्रक्चर कसं एस्टॅब्लिश केलं गेलं ते मी एक्सप्लेन केलं आहे. आता परत आणखीन एक पॉईंट क्लिअर करतो. पण इथं हा कार्बन ॲटम आहे. This is carbon, carbon, carbon and carbon. And the molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. तर या ठिकाणी आपण ओपन चेन स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ग्लुकोज कंप्लीट केलेलं आहे. तुम्ही काय करा, टेक्स्टबुक वाचा. टेक्स्टबुकमधले दिलेले सगळे पॉईंट्स मी एक्सप्लेन केलेत. टेक्स्टबुक वापरून याच्या नोट्स तयार करा. नोट्स तयार केल्यानंतर ते रिपीटेडली वाचा, लिहून काढा, बघून लिहून काढा, न बघता लिहून काढा. जितकं प्रॅक्टिस कराल तेवढा हा पॉईंट तुम्हाला चांगला समजेल. पण ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्रीला प्रॅक्टिसची गरज आहे. रिपीटेडली वारंवार या रिॲक्शन्स तुम्हाला लिहून काढता आल्या तरच या रिॲक्शन तुम्हाला परीक्षेमध्ये काढता येतील. सो या ठिकाणी आपण थांबणार आहोत. व्हिडिओ बघितल्याबद्दल धन्यवाद.